Hello, this is Lolly. This is my December daily binder. Oh my goodness, is this part 17 or 18? I think this is 18. I'll write it in an annotation here. And I think that this by far would be the most difficult of all the actual pages that I'm doing in my binder, because not because it's Christmas Day, but because this is the last actual day that I'm putting together. And so I have all these bits and pieces and things that I would like to use. There's not enough room, you know, and so it's just picking out what is most important to me. And I mentioned in my last video that I had thought about ending it with this page, because I started with the other side of it, with the deer on it, and then put this part into the page protector and have this part hinged and hanging out over the page protector. And I realize I have to make a special hinge because this will go down into the page protector and this won't be able to be taped onto it. So, but I'm thinking this should be the back page, just because the front page is the other half of this. This should be the very back, which would make this the front of this section here. And so my goals for this, besides just looking through and using what I have, and I just put a bunch of the remaining scraps that I have left over. It's not too bad. I have these left over, and then these are all the scraps that I have cut off. It's not bad at all. Well, and I have the, oops, I have another couple of these. I also have, it's part of the 6-inch pad left over too. Not sure if I'm going to need that. So I think this turned out really well. I've used my papers well, and these can all be used for tags or something like that. But what I'm thinking, because it's Christmas, I don't want to have as much embellishing on there, because I would have this page, and this page to put journaling cards and photos. Of course, I can always put photos and journaling cards in the pockets of my binder. But I want to leave as much room possible. And so I was thinking maybe also on this side, if I could put some photo sleeves. Let me get them. Okay, so I bought these a while ago. They're Snap Simple Stories flip photo pockets. And I have made things like this before, but I thought this would be handy to make like waterfall of photos going here. But then I thought, it's so busy, maybe I should put something, let's see, you know what I mean, like behind it. Oh, this one might even be, it's almost like the perfect width of this. I think it would tone down this paper. You know what, both my paper trimmers are upstairs. Let me go get one. Okay, let me trim that down to 8.5. All right, so yeah, my paper trimmers were upstairs because I'm working on a project that I will be announcing pretty soon. And it involves putting together some kits so that the next project I do, there will be some kits that you can pick up to do the same project. So, and so I've been cutting papers like crazy today. Alrighty. I kind of think I want to get this somehow in the center of this paper. Let's see if I can use this grid to help out a little. So this, you just peel, they have adhesive on them. You just peel that off and lay it down right there. So I think I will do that. And then you load the photo from the back. So this holds the 3x4-inch photos. Well, no, it's this way. I had it upside down. And then just lay another one on top of that one. And this way I think I'll have, you know, more room to be able to really document Of course, you could do two photos in here, one facing this way, and then you flip it up, another one facing that way. So this would give me all the room for the photos that I need, really. And there was, let's see, this tag. That's too tall because this has to be able to fold. There is this one. It doesn't say anything. How about this one? Merry Christmas. There we go. I know there's a lot of glare. Right there. Merry Christmas. Okay, the other thing is, how about, yes, let's put that on there. We're probably going to need to use double-sided tape because of the slick surface here. That just fits perfectly across there. That'll be a nice display, I think. And then I think I want to add, let's see. Okay, some enamel pearls on that. Now we have the other side, and here I did it again. I have to hinge this. I wasn't thinking. Okay, let me get the hinge on here first. How far does this go down? Let me move these. How far does this go down into a page protector? And how far does that hinge need to come out? I put it in there backwards. It's okay though. Let me see. So let me get a piece of scrap to play around with. This is 5.5 wide by 2.5. No, 5.5 long by 2.5 wide, which I know I don't need this much, but I need to see how far out that needs to come. Right about there. Oh, I let go of it, but I know about how much it was, right about there. It's not much, and this is sticking out too far here. Okay, so in order to glue it, I only need I think I can do this 1.5 and then score it in the middle, which would be 3/4. So let me get some cardstock that I can use for that. I thought I saw some blue here. Okay, so this is 1.5 by 5.5. I'm going to score it at 3/4. Alrighty, and now I can put that. I had meant to put it on the outside here, but it'll work just as well here. Okay, I'm sorry for this glare. I know it's a problem. There. Now this just makes this just tall enough that it will reach outside of the pocket for this. At least that's my goal. And I need to hinge this onto there. Okay, now I'm going to line it up on the bottom. There we go. I lined the bottom up and then hinge that. And I'm not sure, I'll be very light on the distressing here. Now there was the paper clip that I made in the beginning with the number 25 on it. that we thought could be used for my tab for the day is not going to work because I can't put a paper clip on here and then open this up. So I could use this. I could use this, either one. The 25 are at the bottom on both of these instead of at the top, but it would still work as a way of, you know, noticing that it is Christmas. And all I have to do is just put that right there, you know, if that's what I choose to do. Still thinking about that. I also have this, which says December 25th. So that can be used somehow. Or even the picture of Santa would be a good one too. So there are options of things we could do here. Thinking. Okay. So this is done except for the tab. This is not going to get anything else on it. So what I have are these two places here. And I am wondering about, let me see if this even is, no, I don't need to do that. Nope, I might do it later, but, so one of these can go in here. One of these can go in here. This is just beautiful. So maybe if I just put a few, this says Christmas wishes from our home to yours. And the Christmas sky is bright and clear. O may old Christmas bring good cheer to gladden thee where thou art, with loving friends to soothe thy heart. I like this. May Christmas bring you everything that you have been wishing for. I think this might be a beautiful sentiment to put on one of these. Still got a big room for a photo here, and I can make room that I can do a journaling card somehow in here. I know what I could do is just make this a tuck spot right here so that the a journaling card would still fit in here. There's no sense distressing that because the edge is already dark. So let's do this. Getting plenty of glue. I just love that deer. He's so calm. And still not sure about this. It doesn't feel right. I don't know why. Could do this. We could have two tuck spots. Peace on earth, goodwill to all. I think it's too red for this. I don't know whether, I know it's hard to get all this on camera. I don't know whether to just put this here as a beautiful sentiment or put it more like here and use it as a pocket, because frankly, when I turn it upside down, the pocket would be, if I put anything in it, once this closes, the pocket would be upside down and anything could fall out of it. So I could do it where it's this way and the pocket is this way. And I think I may do that. So let's do that. I hope that made sense to you. So like this, now when I see how it falls over, but when this is shut like this, as it will be, you can see how the pocket is right side up now when it's in its notebook. So anyway, that's just a thought. Another thing is on the stickers that we had, there is this, but I don't like the sticker on this. It's not really good, but I do kind of like him here. But again, he's kind of floating in midair. I could say that this is like some kind of water, maybe. Let's get some shadow under his feet and under his chin. And I'm just looking at him and thinking, I almost hit a deer this morning in the wee hours of the morning, taking my daughter to work, pitch black outside. And I've never hit a deer. And we do live in a mountainous area, but it's the city. But still, you see deer now and then. So if I had been at that part in the road 5 seconds later, I would have hit the deer. So I'm really, really thankful that I didn't hit the deer. It was 3 of them crossing over from a field. Okay, so we've got this guy. And I'm looking to see if there's anything else that we absolutely need here. Button doesn't seem right. I still like this holly jolly. I never really found anywhere particular to put it. So how about here? Here we are, this peaceful scene, and we've got holly jolly in the middle of it. There we go. Okay, So this is a tuck spot for a journaling card. And if I put this one here as well, it'd be all deered up. Isn't it sweet? And then that could also be a tuck spot for another journaling card. This one has a little blue border around it, so I can do this. I'm trying hard not to overdo these pages because, like I said, I need room. So let's get the book out, or at least to look at some journaling cards here and how that plays out. So, see, I could have, oops, one here and another one right here, like that. That works. Okay. And it has, now I will do a flip through of this entire book once I, once it's all filled out. I think I may stick that in there. Okay. And so I'm down to, I do need a tab for the 25th. And here's what I was talking about. I do have this paper clip, but I can't really put that on there, or I can't open this up. I'd have to take it off every time that I open that up. So this is just going to be a paper clip kind of in the little book here for now. I'll put that back in its spot. So we do have these. Not sure I want to do anything with that like that. Let's see. Because if I glued it to the front here, then I can still open this up like that. I don't like the back of this. I don't like the look of that. But it's pretty busy for this, beautifully quiet scene. But I don't really need anything. I don't need anything showing, facing this way, but a big blank white thing would look kind of funny too. Let me just kind of flip through and see if anything just kind of jumps out at me. I don't think anything looks as peaceful as, that's too bright. However, if I did use this on the back of it, I could cover it with something more calm, maybe. I could have used that deer sticker here. I know. How about, this says walking in a winter wonderland. How wide is that? If I did something on the front, I could use this on the back. Walking in a winter wonderland. Like if this were the thing, the tab, then I could put this on the top of it. Think. Or can I use the December 25th one? Being this is the last one, it's really hard to put this together and be happy with it. So let me look it over the front. I could just do this. Oops, this also. That would be a good tag for Christmas Day. But then what is the back going to be? That's another question. So if I had that there, what would I do on this side? That might work, but Santa doesn't quite fit in with this scene here. See what I'm saying? The joy is a really great sentiment, but it's a little dark. I'm thinking, I'm coming back to this again. I don't like the red on there. I kind of like the peaceful blue look. I know. Let me look in here. I do have this scene here with the snow on the back. So maybe if I could somehow incorporate, is it too much to have the same pattern up here for the tab? But I could do the snow and that would work really well, or the snow washi. It's just not quite the right color blue, even though it came with this, even though it was part of this collection. So I'm thinking that I'm going to have to make a decision and run with it. kind of like that Santa better than this, but it's the shape of it so weird that I think I would need him to be mounted on a piece of paper. That's what I'm needing. That's what's the missing piece here. Okay. We still could do this Wonderland thing, but I just really, it's not speaking to me anymore, so let me see what this looks like. Could be okay. Could do both of these. Or more than one. Let's put this in there. Family. Alrighty, we need to use the Fabri-Tac, which is now called Fabri-Fix, if you've noticed and you're in the store. I think that one's going to go in the middle. If you didn't see one of the other videos, these are chipboard stickers, but because I bought this collection and ended up not using it right away, they've lost their sticky. I'm butting this up all the way against the left since it's a banner here. I thought at least we could get some cute memorabilia on here with what Christmas is about. Alrighty, so dry, dry, dry. So as a recap, we've got this with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 photo sleeves that can be both ways. And then this will be hanging out of the page protector. This is not mounted to the front, so this can still move. I've got this upside down pocket here so that when it is folded over, it will be right side up. And I have the 2 tuck spots right there. Turn this over. I'm just going to try and be careful. This is the front page, so in the page protector it goes. Oops, I need to open that up so that I'm only getting this front part in there and not the back part. Another thing I could have done, and I did think about it, would be to decorate this and put all these photo sleeves right here. On the page protector itself. There we go. Okay. Perfect. So, see how that works? There's the part of it in the page protector, and there's the flap that's going to hang out of it. So let's put this in the book. And you'll see why, because this starts this way. That's the first page. The back page will look like this. And I thought that would be a good ending to my book here. Okay, shutting. So, there he is. I'm glad I shortened him just a little bit, you know, at the end. I mean, he is tall. Most of my tabs in the front are shorter, and then the middle part, they got higher, and it just got higher as it went on. But I could see his eyes peeking above this. See that? But he's not too tall. And so there it is from the back. Okay, and I'm going to come back. Let me think about this back in the meantime, and also the spine, so I can probably use a piece of this in here to kind of match the front a little bit. So I'll do a separate thing of the spine and the back cover, and then I'll do a flip through, and there it is in all its chunky glory. And thank you so much for watching. Look down below for all of the links, and thank you for watching and giving a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel.